Hey folks, Daily Landsblog here. How you doing? No answer? Okay, I'll go to the person that's here, that's always behind the camera. Case, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
You know what? I'm good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like a 7 today. And when you feel like a 7, at least I do, that's when I can think of stuff. It's amazing how my brain, whatever my IQ is, whatever my creativity is, it seems to decrease by like 50% when I fall from a 7 to a 5. And when I fall from a 5 to 3, it seems to decrease by another 50%, leaving me with nothing. So I'm feeling good today, and I hope you are too. One of the things that I try to do continually is think of ways that I can share what's in my head with you. Ways that I can tell you, you know what, this is what depression feels like to me. And that will enable you to go, hopefully, wow, that's me too. You know what? He gets me. I understand. And you know what? It really comes down to the same thing continually. I want you to look at me and say, you know what? He may be obnoxious sometimes, and he may be a jackass, and I watched him on television and I always thought he was arrogant, but he's not weak. So if I think like you, I can get into your head and get you thinking, you know what, maybe I'm not weak, referring to yourself. So I'm always looking for ways to describe what this illness feels like, because you know what, it's bullshit to go, and that's 2 swear words in 2 days, isn't it, Case? Yeah?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. You're not even paying attention here, are you?
Nope.
Are you actually watching something else on that monitor on your phone? I think you are.
Playing Pokemon.
Pokemon Go. So I'm always trying to think of ways that I can kind of do more than what the internet does for you, and that is you Google symptoms of depression. What does depression feel like? And you see all of these symptoms. And I think it really doesn't do anyone any good. I mean, sure, maybe for diagnosing, but it doesn't really explain what this feels like. Like no one goes, oh my gosh, yes, I have lost my appetite, or oh yes, I am not as interested in the things I used to be interested in. That's not what it feels like. So I'm always trying to find ways to express it to you and to push the motivation aspect of this. So this kind of all started with fight for your happiness. That was the first thing that I ever wrote. Fight for your happiness. Pan back to me now, Case, and then we'll go back and forth a few times. Fight for your happiness. If you don't, who can? Who will? Fight for your happiness. And it is a fight. And it's a fight when you least feel like it. That was number 1. Number 2, I was giving a speech and someone said something to me, and I said, well, you know, I'm sick. But you know what? I sure as hell am not weak. I'm sick, not weak. And it kind of stuck. I'm sick, not weak. And then change is hope. I think that is something that it's so easy to forget, because you become so hopeless that you forget that you need to change. And change becomes the biggest hurdle that you can imagine. But if you don't change something, if you felt crappy for 6 months or a year every single day, tomorrow morning when you wake up, you're going to feel crappy again. You have to change something. And even just a small change, even making an appointment with someone, whatever it is, whoever it is that might be able to help you, that gives you a little help that maybe tomorrow will be better than today. And over the course of the weekend, I was thinking to myself, sorry, Case, I was a little premature there. I was thinking, how do you describe the difference between a normal person's day and a depressed person's day? What does it really come down to? Well, when you feel good, things are easy for you, right? And I don't mean that there's not other terrible things that can go on in your life, but in this one area, I mean, waking up and going to brush your teeth and going to take a shower, for instance, would be, pretty normal. You're not going to go, oh man, I can't believe it. Wow, I brushed my teeth, I took a shower. But when you're struggling, to me, that shower becomes a huge milestone. And nobody else who has not been through it could ever imagine the idea that you need to celebrate the shower. So last night I was tweeting, now you can do a Case, and it just kind of came out. Proud of the shower. Proud of the shower. What does that mean? To me, it means I need to celebrate my accomplishments, regardless if they seem like accomplishments to anyone else. So when you have been in bed struggling, and you have gone a day or 2 days, or God forbid longer than that, not had a shower, and you finally push yourself to get out of bed, and you take that shower, you need to feel some pride. You need to be able to say, look at me, I did it. You need to be proud of the shower. SickNotWeak.com. 24 hours a day, 364 days a year. We're here because we understand you. Because what's on in your head and my head may be the same thing.